Welcome back to MPL Recall. I hope you guys are staying hydrated dahil mainit-init at nakakauhaw, nakakagutom ang ating mga topics. Honestly, that whole Signal Ultra topic was a little tiring kasi sa totoo lang, nasistress ako para kay Coach Yeb. It's a tough league. Everybody's leveling up. But just the same, meron pa naman pag-asa. Mahaba pang MPL and there's more matches to be had and to enjoy. My name is Leo, joined here by Paolo Expert and Uomi, and it looks like we have a new fan favorite. Meron tayong bagong paborito na ng Real Talk na merong facts lang naman, facts lang. Alright? So Paolo Expert, man, our next topic is gonna be on next play. And currently, they're sitting right in the middle of Group B. It's not a bad place to be. I rhymed. But just the same, we expected more from NXP. It was just siguro yung lineup lang ng matches or maybe merong mga out-of-game circumstances para sa kanilang mga players. If you know, you know. But just the same, they have a 39% win rate, 7 to 11 win-loss ratio, 2 to 5 kung matches ang titignan natin. What's going on? Like, in-game let's talk about in-game. Ano sa tingin nyo ang nangyayari sa NXP? Coach Paolo, you can go first.
Honestly, I see potential sa NXP. Even though, I did call them a weaker team, which is true. Totoo naman kumpara dun sa, nung nakita natin yung schedule ng Signal kanina, for their second week, they're gonna go against Work again, they're gonna go against Aura, they're gonna go against Onyx, and they're gonna go against Blacklist, who's top
Number 1,
So,
Blacklist.
Yep. NXP is the weaker team, yun lang. Based on stats, numbers don't lie. Pero sa NXP nga, wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry, I just lost track.
What's going on with NXP, di ba? Like, in-game, ano yung explanation kung bakit ganito sila ngayon?
Oh, okay, yeah. They're still adjusting to the meta, honestly. There was a game, nakalimutan ko kung sino kalaban nila. Pero nung nahalata akong nagko-comfort pick na sila instead of adjusting to the meta, mas maganda ang laro ng NXP. Yun. They're still adjusting to the meta, but I think hindi sila tanggap ng meta. Mas maayos yata pag comfort picks na lang ang NXP.
So they have to play their game. If it's not their game and they're forced to answer the meta game, dun sila mahirapan, maghahabol sila. Uomi, ikaw, do you agree? What else do you see in next place games?
Well, first, let's clear it out that Roger does not win games, at least in the MPL. A lot of teams already tried to pull out the Roger, but so far, wala pang nananalo with the Roger. So, stats don't lie talaga. But going back to NXP, I have to say that let's review the Signal Ultra versus NXP. That's their most latest one. Gumanda yung laro nila when they went for their comfort picks, as Paolo Expert said. Yawi in game 1 getting that jawhead was insane. 2 kills within the first 3 minutes, just setting up next play to success. It was a stomp. Game 1 was a stomp. Pero game 2, ito stats. Nilabas nila yung Roger. H2O was on the Roger. He ended the game 2-1-1. That's a positive KDA. But the fact that they weren't able to do anything at all until the final moment na pinatay na lang sila sa sarili nilang base means the Roger pick wasn't proactive enough. And in game 3, when we talk about proactivity, pumasok na dun yung link ni H2O. And this is where the viewers or the NXP fans would agree. Because I remember talking to NXP fans in my TikTok account, and they would always say that medyo di na nga sila agree sa Roger. And when the Ling was picked in Game 3, we saw na sobrang ganda na talaga ng laro ng NXP nun. They drafted a Eudora as well for Exhort and a Sylvana for Yawi. So you would already imagine, talagang pick-off after pick-off yun. Ganda ng zone potential, ganda ng rotations, ganda ng damage, plus another stomp. So ito yung stats ngayon, like broken down rather. Game 1, walang Roger, nanalo sila. Game 2, nag-Roger sila, natalo sila. Game 3, nag-Ling sila, nanalo sila. So, stats don't lie. Roger doesn't win games. Layuan na natin yan for the next few weeks.
Yeah. I'm looking at the stats now kasi na-bring up mo tapos sabihin ko, tingnan nga natin kung legit, and it's true. Sabi nga dito ni Coach Midnight, no, who's on break. Like, nandiyan siya sa chat pero busy yan, okay? So, sorry, spoiler alert, walang real talk ngayong gabi. But just the same, I hope you guys can stay because we have something else brewing for you. I was checking the stats and napili nga ang ang Roger, tapos hindi man lang yung natural predator niya pumatay sa kanya. Yusun Shin lang. Yusun Shin pa na dapat mauhuli ng Roger, dapat hinahabol siya ng Roger. Kasi ang sagot, 'di ba? Ayon sa aklat ng Aether, 'di ba? Nakasaad doon na ano ang tumatalo sa Roger, 'di ba? Roger Tol. Lancelot okay, 'di ba? Pero wala, naban nga yung Lancelot okay. So, again, it's just hard. Like, let's not force it. That's just how it is. Sino ba nagsabi dito? Maganda ang fundamentals ng NXP. No lie. Kapag balagbagan and it's their comfort picks, it's hard to beat them. I don't want to read the comment, but yeah, they play a very basic ML, right? And it's a strong ML. Honestly, they wouldn't be here if that's not true. But now let's ask for some for some points of recovery. Ano pa pwede lang gawin, Paolo? What can they do to level up?
I think, yeah, like I said earlier, parang nagiging repetitive na lang rin ako dito. Talagang comfort picks talaga. Kasi na-experience ko rin to sa team ko eh. Pinipilit ko yung pick sa kanila dahil sa meta. Tapos hindi nila ma-execute kasi hindi nila playstyle yun. They need to, actually last season rin, sinabi ni Coach Taki, they need to find their own identity. Uulitin ko lang ulit, they need to find their own identity. Wag kang masyadong kumopya. It's not always the best solution to copy and try to perfect what others are trying to do in their draft. Find your own identity and then, play from there. And then, yun yung ginawa ko sa team ko, with just personal experience. Binigay ko sa nila yung comfort picks nila and they just play so much better. Honestly, play so much better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is perfect timing because there is a question from chat. Ariane says, you brought this up. Yung sinabi nga ni Coach Ducky from last year, and now looking back at it, ako rin pala nag-interview sa kanya nun, wherein he said, monkey see, monkey do daw, ang NXP. Today, do you agree that that's still true?
Is that question for me as well?
Yes. Monkey see, monkey do ba sila pa rin? Or parang nag-evolve naman na?
Hindi naman. I think they're changing things up in their own way. Pero parang they're still leaning more towards what the meta is giving them, to be honest. Kung ano nakikita nila, parang they're kind of leaning towards it. They should lean more really for their comfort.
Mm-hmm. And that's their identity. That's how they should go. Kasi dun sila malakas. Uomi, do you agree? Is that the direction NXP should go? Or are there ways to introduce parang mga next level strategies or complex strategies na bago sa kanila na hindi naman sila mahirapan? Which way do they go? New or old?
I honestly feel like getting new strategies for next play wouldn't be smart, considering that nasabi nyo ng dalawa that they are leaning towards comfort more. Kumbaga, pag komportable sila, mas malakas sila. And if they're gonna introduce new heroes or new strategies, I feel like mas lalo lang silang mako-confuse. Especially mid-season na tayo eh. Pwede sana to if early pa lang ng season. But right now, in the middle of the season, it's really not smart to introduce new strategies unless you have thoroughly practiced it. But based on our schedule, that we're always gonna start ng Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's almost impossible to insert that new strategy in 3 days of preparation or in 2 days of preparation, because getting a new strategy is a big process eh. You're gonna study it thoroughly. You're gonna watch scrims, people using it as well. It's gonna take more than 3 days. And if you do it half-baked, then a lot of the other teams with na mas plansyado yung strategy nila, they're just gonna beat you out. And Next Play is in no business to lose. They're third right now in their group, and if they go down to fourth or fifth, they might be joining, sige, alam mo may sasabihin sana ang pangalan pero wag na muna. They might be joining other teams in the delikado sa playoffs group.
You know what? I think you could have said it kasi yun naman din ang itsura ng standings, but you know what? It's fine. We'll leave it at that. People can read and people can see. But you did mention time, no? And this coming weekend, I think that's what NXP has. NXP has a lot of time. NXP, this is their next schedule. They only have one match, and it's against Laos Playbook Esports. Isa lang ang laban nila, 1 day of competition and then 3 days of rest over the 4 days of MPL Season 7 this week 4. May oras para magpahinga ang puso ng mga players ng NXP. This is gonna be a good time to maybe, again, do what Uwami said na baka dyan sila pwedeng mag-practice lalo, mag-introduce ng bagong strategies, and yeah, maninibago ako honestly rin na isa lang ang laban ng NXP. Hahanap-hanapin ko yung mga NXP folks. I think that is the direction for NXP now. It's more of recovery, more of like gathering their thoughts. But yeah, I wonder how they can go up to the next level. Sana maisip nila yung mga in-input ni Paolo at ni Uwami. Real quick shoutouts to Ed, to Rochelle, to RJ, to Samantha, to Vien, to Josh, to Joe Mark, and to Kenut. Alright, dami-daming viewers ngayon. And again, thank you for the shares. When we come back, we are going to do The Clash. Isang simple lang na debate tungkol sa isang mainit na issue. I think you guys know what we're going to be talking about. It's the thing that you did. Alright, it's the thing that you did. MPL Recall will be coming back after this quick break.